Hey guys, Sean here with another video out of the 365-day series, in the fourth video out of Breakout. Why God wants you to have an amazing, abundant, spectacular, fantastic life. And today we're talking about explosive blessings. Why God is about to literally lay the hammer down in your life in the good way, where literally an explosion of life, an explosion of wealth, relationships, friendships, explosion of business, an explosion of every single area of your life is about to happen, guys. So to relate this back to the last video, we talked about how God is working behind the scenes to literally build up to this moment in your life where explosion comes. In your spirituality, in your relationships, in your finances, in your fitness, in every area of your life. You have to know that God is going to do this amazing thing for you. Explosive blessings are real, but remember, you need to believe that God is going to do this for you. You can't put a barrier on the potential God puts into your life. You have to let Him loose. You have to tell Him, God, I know what you can do for my life, and I know what you've done for other people's lives. So I'm taking the leash off. I am unleashing you in my life for these explosive blessings I'm looking for. You literally give Him the permission to bless you more than you've ever been in your whole entire life. You might pray to God each night, God, please just let me pass. Please just let me make $15 an hour versus $13. Please just let me meet some nice girl I can possibly go on a date with. But no, you need to start believing in explosive blessings. God, take me from the position I am to being a CEO. Split that time from 10 years down to 2. I want to find the girl I want to marry tomorrow. I want to go out and meet 15 influential people that I never think I could meet. I want to meet Tony Robbins, Steve Forbes, Richard Branson, Tim Ferriss. I want to meet all these guys in the next year, and I have no idea how I'm going to do it, but I believe in the explosive blessings of my life. You're going to make the right people come into my life that will literally create the connection I need to meet those people. For example, let me tell you a story. There was these missionaries in Africa who had a purpose and a passion behind what they wanted to do. They wanted to be able to open up a youth center because 80% of the people in this little city or town they were in were children or youth, less than 18 years old. And so they didn't have enough money, and they got a quote to build this youth center, which would cost $5 million. And so they continued to believe and trust that one day something could happen where they could build this. And just for some extra information, the annual income of people in this little town was $1,000 a year. So anyways, one day, a very wealthy businessman came into that town, and he fell in love with it. So what he did, he went on Google and searched a foundation he can give to. And what do you know? The first foundation were these two people, these missionaries, that wanted to create this youth center. And so what he did, he gave him a donation of $10,000. And the people who were putting on this whole event were baffled. They're like, oh my gosh, great. 2 weeks later, the guy gave $300,000 to their cause. And so the story goes, by the end, they go to this hotel to meet the man. He was staying at a hotel down the street, about a block or two away, or maybe 10 miles away. And turns out the hotel owner wanted to sell the hotel. And so the man asked, how much would it cost? This is the businessman. And the man told him it'd be about $2 million, whatever. And so he bought the hotel for him. Literally bought it. And what happened is these two people who went out into Africa were able to use this hotel for their ministry. And they never believed it could happen. Now this is explosive blessings. This is where God does something you never thought He could be able to do in your life. So if He can do it for these missionaries in Africa, or He can do it for other huge companies or people or things in life, then He could do it for you. That's the video, guys. Thank you so much for listening. Have a great night. Live with passion, and I'll see you in the next video.